Hi, this is Sue Jackson of the Book by Book blog, and I'm here with another Friday Reads. I skipped last week because instead I had posted my fall reading challenges video. That one plus my Big Book Summer wrap-up video took a long time to record, so I skipped the Friday Reads last week. So I did finish Big Book Summer, finished the John Grisham book I was reading, Sycamore Row, and the audiobook that I was listening to, The Madness of Crowds by Louise Penny. Both of those were my last Big Book Summer books, and since I finished them in September, my first books for the R.I.P challenge in the fall. So if you're not familiar with that, check out my fall reading challenges video, which explains all about that and another challenge that I'm participating in this fall, along with the large stack of books that I hope to get to. One of those books that I mentioned in my fall reading challenges video was The Butterfly Cabinet by Bernie McGill. So this book was chosen by my neighborhood book group for our September book. Next Wednesday, I think, is when we meet. I'm not that far into it yet, but it's kind of a short book. Very short to me after Big Book Summer. So I'm not all that far into it yet, but I can tell you what I know about it. It takes place in Ireland. There is this large estate with a large family with 8 kids, and the novel is mostly looking back. So in the present day, there's a woman who worked at the house as a servant her whole life from like age 12 until she retired. The daughter of one of those 8 children is grown up and has come to visit her because I think she was kind of her nanny. She refers to her as nanny anyway. Maybe that's an Irish thing that I'm not getting. But so they're kind of, the servant is telling the young woman a story about her past, a long-held secret that she doesn't know. And the young woman kind of knows what's coming. She knows there's this secret, and she's been waiting to find out what it is. Chapters alternate between those scenes with the servant describing what it was like when she first started working in the estate, and the other servants, the people who lived in the house. In alternating chapters, we get a journal written in prison from this young woman's grandmother, who gave birth to her mother while in prison. So far, we don't know why she's in prison. She says there's kind of some foreshadowing because she says she's wearing black because she's in mourning. She also, right in the first pages, says that some of the other prisoners don't think she deserves to be in mourning and wear black because she was the cause of the death. So some suspense there, building up some tension. So we've got these 2 stories from the past unfolding at the same time, but from very different narrators. So that's all I've gotten so far. It's a very intriguing story so far. I definitely want to know more. And a really interesting kind of gothic setting. So it definitely fits for the R.I.P challenge. There are already hints of murder, and as you can tell from the cover, it's kind of a dark setting. So far I'm enjoying The Butterfly Cabinet by Bernie McGill. And here's something very unusual for me. I am not listening to an audiobook right now. I always have an audiobook going, but I finished The Madness of Crowds on Sunday. I'm recording this on Thursday, and I have not yet started a new one, which is a big gap for me. Part of the problem is I'm between iPods. I have a lot of music and podcasts and audiobooks, so I do have a separate iPod. I'm using my phone to film this, so but I don't listen on my phone. I still like the old style iPods. They actually have an earphone jack without having to put an adapter on. And I can keep everything on there. The amount of data on my iPod just for things to listen to is more than would fit on my entire phone. So this works for me. But this is an older iPod with an older system, and it's getting really glitchy. It's driving me crazy. Apple announced they weren't making iPods anymore. So before they ran out, my husband did buy me a new one for my birthday, which was July, and I just have not gotten around to making the transition yet. But this one's driving me crazy, so I swear I'm going to do it this week. So I've kind of been waiting to get that done, to set up the new iPod, move everything over, and then put a new audiobook on that to start. I will do that hopefully today, maybe tomorrow. I'm determined to get to that before the weekend's up, so I can let you know next week what I'm listening to. So that's what I'm reading. I would love to hear what you're reading this weekend and listening to. Let me know in the comments down below.